Höch and an analysis of her feminist impact during the Dada movement. Hannah was a German Dada artist who studied graphic arts in Berlin, where she and other Dadaists founded Berlin Dada. This was in response to the horrors of World War I. At the time, Hannah was out of the box for a woman. She stood out and pushed gender roles with her independent spirit, bisexuality, brutal honesty, and masculine dress. Although other Dadaists were self-proclaimed radical thinkers who championed women's rights, men still had certain ideals and opinions about what a woman should be. During her time as a Berlin Dada member, she dealt with inequality, double standards, and misogyny. Hannah once said most of our male colleagues continue for a long while to look upon us as charming and gifted amateurs, denying us simplicity and any real professional status. Despite all the double standards and misogyny, Hannah was able to make an impact during the Dada movement, not only by being the only female Berlin Dada artist, but also with how she explored gender, identity, and equality in her work. Here are a few analyses of those explorations in her work. In her photo montage, Cut with the Kitchen Knife, she explores women's roles and rights by placing a map in the lower right corner of the countries where women had the right to vote, along with a cutout of Cathy Koltz, who was the first female professor at the Peruvian Academy of Arts. Next is her piece Heads of State. The embroidery pattern background alludes to the source of income and occupation for many German women at the time. The collage is arranged so that it looks like the two government leaders have been caught in the net of the embroidery pattern, and it positions them in the process of stripping them of their unusual trappings of masculinity. At the same time, the composition attacks the patriarchy and questions the arbitrary values projected onto different art forms by society. In this piece, Hannah explores society's idea of women by combining imagery of a non-Western sculpture with a piece of a beautiful woman from the European popular press, distorted with the addition of an exaggeratedly large eye. She suggests that society looks at women as if they are exotic and erotic objects, much like unknown sculptures are perceived. To end, here are a few pieces that are comparable to what Hannah Höch was trying to do with design and social awareness back then, but for our society today.